Hi everyone, welcome. My name is Jenna, fitness coordinator in Bedford, and today we have our 30-minute virtual boot camp back again Thursdays at 11:15 a.m. For today's workout, as you might have seen already, if you do have light to medium weights, that will be perfect for today's workout. Usually it's a combination of strength and cardio or aerobic exercises, so we're doing a little bit of both. 2 blocks today, like we usually do. Each block you'll have 3 to 4 exercises. We'll go through those exercises as many times as we can in the 8 minutes that we have. So 2 AMRAPs, as many rounds as possible, just working through those exercises. And we have lower body, upper body, core, a little bit of everything. If you already saw this week, the exercise of the week for prep for our 5K are rows. So I have included a single arm bent over row in the workouts in block number 1. So again, we're working on rows, working those back muscles, as that's important for runners, keeping your posture upright, and several other things that you've seen in Slack. So we're definitely going to be hitting some back today. In addition, full body. So grab some space where you can move around a little bit. I'm in my living room here. If you want to grab your weights, we're going to get started with our warm-up. And then we'll get into our 2 blocks, and then we'll finish with a cool down. 30 minutes, nice and quick, so do whatever you can, whatever you have time to squeeze in is perfect. Let's start off with a warm-up just by doing some arm circles, just circling back, nice and big. Hope everyone's having a good day so far. It's a little bit chilly here, kind of rainy, dreary. Not much sun today, hopefully tomorrow. And circle them forwards or other way. Good, let's do some head rolls. So chin down, ear to your shoulder, and bring it all the way back. Let the weight of your head just go. I'm going clockwise to start, all the way back. We want to make sure we're ready to go. Our bodies are feeling good. This 30-minute workout ahead of us. We're going to crush it to end the week strong. One more day till Friday. Alright, circle out how the other is. I'm going to go counterclockwise. Same thing, coming all the way back. Here comes to that shoulder, chin tucks all the way down. Nice work. Good, we're going to step into some side lunges. Let's just do 6 or so on each side. You can start one side at a time. Sit back into that hip. Open up that lower body. Nice job. Good, stay with that same side. Good, I'm going to move over this way. Same thing. Moving laterally or to the side. Nice wide lunge. Engaging that core already. Alright, so just to get the heart rate up a little bit, we're just going to step in place, use those arms, get the blood flowing, get nice and warm. Just walking it out. And I'll go through block 1, the exercises, the form, and then we'll start our timer for our 8-minute AMRAP. It'll be 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Alright, awesome job. Nice quick warm up. So like I said, grab your weights. Light to medium is preferred. We have a little bit of more of a higher rep count for these. The first exercise is a single arm bent over row. Again, this is where the row comes in, working that back muscle. So you're going to start one side at a time. Hinging at the hips, feet are shoulder width apart. Chest is facing the ground. My right arm is doing the row here for 10. So think of a string pulling on your elbow. It's rowing up behind you, squeezing that lat. 10. Once you finish that 10, you're going to switch to the other side to my left arm. The other arm can just stay in place. Alright, so once you do 10, on one side, you're going to switch 10 to the other side. Then you have forward punches into jabs for 20 total. So for this, you want to make sure you're kind of moving your feet and twisting where your hips go the whole time. So try not to just stay in place. You want to keep that lower body moving as well. So I'm going to do a punch, forward, then a jab. Sorry, a hook, punch and a hook. So coming around with that elbow. Had that one wrong. If you can't see my feet, I'm kind of just moving side to side as I punch. So I'm punching here to have that little bit of movement, tapping that toe. So punch, punch, hook, hook, that's 1 rep. You're doing that 20 times total. All right? After that, you have a reverse lunge. You're tapping the ground, 12 each side. So I'm not doing a full lunge. You're going to notice my chest falls down a little bit. That's okay. This is more of like a runner's lunge, not a formal lunge. So just a tap here for 12. So my hand taps the ground. So you're less focused on that perfect form and more so that tap, come right back up. Speed is important. Using that core. 12 each side, and you're going to end this first block off with 30 mountain climbers. So you're coming down to the high plank. Hands under shoulders. Keep a nice neutral spine for 30. Knee to chest, alternating, 30 total. That's your core work to end it off. Again, single arm bent over row, 10 each side. Forward punches into hooks. I must have wrote that wrong in the description. Punch to the hook, not the jab. 20 total. Reverse lunge, 12 each side. Tap the ground, and then 30 mountain climbers. Are we ready? So I'm going to start my timer. Again, you have 8 minutes to complete as many times as we can. We usually get 2 or 3 rounds in, so let's try to do that. I will count you in 3, 2, grab my dumbbell, that single arm row, 10 each side. Here we go. Hinge out the hip. 10. Nice and strong. Hips stay down. Nothing else is moving. We're breathing. Good. Feeling that squeeze and that pulse in the lat as you come up the top. Other side for 10. Hanging back. Halfway. Nice job so far. Keep that head facing down towards the ground. One more. Here we are. Nice job. Take that rest. Forward punches into our jabs for 20. Here we go. We're punching. Sorry, hook. I keep saying that wrong. I have it written down wrong, so I keep reading it wrong. It's a hook for sure. Coming around towards the corner, using that power in the elbow. We're going to make those punches nice and strong. So kind of snapping into it and then coming around. Again, my hips are moving where I'm going, and my feet are also moving that way too, so I don't do anything funky with my knees. Keeping everything safe halfway. Your core is engaged. You have that bend in your knees. The last 5. And that's 1 rep here. Punch, punch, hook, hook. 2, 3. I start to feel it in that shoulders. 4. All the way around. And then 5. Good. Press it up. Nice job. Let's go right into those reverse lunges. Tap the ground 12 times total. Again, it's okay if you lean forward. Keep your front heel on the ground. Tap that hand really quick and come back up to reset. 12. Nice job here. Going for speed. Feeling that in your glute. Stepping behind you. Coming down to the ground. Last 2 on this side. Good work here. Nice. Other side. Here we go. Same thing. Find that balance. Engage that 4. Quick tap and come right back up to reset. there. Keep it up. Good work here, team. 11. One more push. 12. Perfect. Awesome work. And to finish it out, we have 30 mountain climbers. Down to the ground in that high plank. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Keep those hips down, not too low. Ten more to go. You got it. Good. Round 1 is done. Awesome job. We'll take a minute here of rest, and we'll go back and do it again. Second time through. We should have plenty of time. Just making sure we're streaming here. Making sure our technology is working. Let's see. All right, perfect. We're live. Cool. 30 more seconds. Get right back into it, starting with those bent over rows, 10 each side. Make it nice and strong. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Hinge at the hips. Rowing up. Working on that posture. Halfway. We're going for 10 each side. Good. Come back to reset. Other side. Again, hips are back, chest is down. Squeezing that core. Nice flat back. Here we go. Good work here. Last 2. Squeeze at the top. Good. Take that rest. Nice work. Forward punches into our jabs. Are you ready? Again, 10 each side, 20 total. 2 punches and 2 hooks is 1 rep. So we're going for 20. I'm all the way around that elbow. Nice job here. Moving my feet and my hips with me to ensure my legs are going in the same direction that my body is. Nice job. Stay with it here. Breathe in. We're going to heart rate up just a little bit. Awesome. Last 5. Good work. Keep it up. Keep it up. Last 2. Make it strong. Let it go. Great job with those. We're moving on to our reverse lunges, tapping the ground. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Let's try to get through these. 12 each side. Chest is torn. That's okay. You're more concerned with that speed, that tap, and coming right back up to the top. 2, 1. Awesome. Other side. Nice and quick. I'm going speedy because I want to finish the second round before our time is up. Push yourself right side. All the way up. Keep that front heel down. 1 more. Awesome. Just under a minute. Perfect time to finish with the 30 mountain climbers. Come into that high plank. Again for 30. Pull those shoulders back. Have a little bit of a wide stance. Here we go. Nice job. Knee to chest. Halfway. That's 30. Awesome. Really nice job. We have 8 seconds left, so good work. Let's take this rest before we go through those next exercises in block 2. Same thing, 8 minutes. as many rounds as possible. So you are halfway there. If you have a lightweight, we're going to do a single arm now, a fly. So bent over fly, we have a squat and tap. Lots of kickboxing moves today. And then you're doing butt kicks and standing crunches. So again, I'll go through all this with you. Grab some water, we'll get started. About 30 seconds. We'll end it off with this last block. All right, I'm going to grab my dumbbell. Go through these with you. So for that bent over fly, you're in the same posture or form that you did with the row. So again, shoulder width apart, hips back, chest down. Using one side at a time, I'm flying it out to the side and coming back to the center. Wide, so instead of doing this here, come out nice and wide here for the fly. And that's going to be 10 each side. Once you're done with that side, switch it over to the next one. Again, for 10. Controlling all the way down, squeezing that core. Squat to tap. Kind of made up the name of this one, but basically you're coming through, not even the full squat. You're squatting and then tapping your toe. So squat, tap. Kind of like you're ducking if you were boxing. So again, side to side. 20 total. So 10 each way. Then you have 20 butt kicks. I'm not going to be jumping just because it's a little bit too loud. So I'm just going to do a step and kick for the butt kicks. That's 20 total. If you can, you have the space, your own space. Take it off the ground for those butt kicks for 20, and then standing crunches to end it off for 20 total. So for that crunch, think of this as like a sumo squat stance. So wide, wider than my shoulders. My toes are out. I put my hands behind my head. Think of bringing your elbow to your knee. So you're coming down to the side and then back up. My elbow does not touch my knee. It's very challenging for me to do so, but you're working those obliques as you move side to side, crunching and keeping your core really strong in the middle. So those are your 4 exercises. Let's grab those weights. We're going to get started in a minute or so. I'll let you know when I start my timer. 8 minutes on the clock. We're going to finish it out nice and strong. Let's try to get through 2 rounds like we did with that other block. See if we can push 3 rounds. All right, in 3, 2, 1. So grab that weight. Timer is started. Single arm fly. Here we go. Remember, nice and wide. Slight bend in the elbow. First time. Nice job. That shoulder and upper back. Control on the way down. Don't just let it go. Nice and slow on the way down. Good. Last 2. Okay, coming back up. Other side. Same form here. Fly it out to the side. Maybe it feels a little bit harder on one side. For me, that's my left side. Need to work on my left. So we do those things so we can see what kind of imbalances we have, what side we might need to work on a little bit more. Totally normal. Last one, really push. Good. Bring that weight down. Moving on to those squats with a tap. Again, it doesn't even need to be a full squat as long as you're kind of going through the middle, nice and low, and coming up to the side. That works for 20. Here we go. My hand in front of my face, sort of, or close to my body. Coming down and up, tapping that toe. Keeping everything, for the most part, facing front. Good. 3 more total. 19, 20. Good. Keeping the heart rate climbing. Butt kick for 20. Here we go. I'm doing the step with the kick. That's fine too. Be very quiet. And down. 10 to go. These will be nice and quick. Nice job. Keep it up. You got it. There's 20. Awesome. And we'll finish off with our standing crunches for 20. Give yourself 30 seconds here before we get into it. Take your time with these. We don't want to feel this in our lower back. It's really important that we stay kind of pulled over to the side and then come right back to the center. We're keeping that like quarter of a squat. Stand, slight bend in those knees. Here we go for 20. Nice and slow. Take your time. You're feeling this one for sure. My favorite. Your body weight. Send it out. Send it out. Keep it up. Nice job. Last two. One more each side. Good. Take that rest. Awesome job. Let's see what we have for time. We have 4 minutes and 40 seconds left. So let's take this 30 seconds or so to rest. Go right back to the beginning. Try to get that second round in. We should be just on time for round number 2. Starting back up again with that single arm fly. Are you ready? One more time with each one. Make it a little bit stronger than that last round. Hinging at the hips, shoulder width apart. Here we go for 10 each side. And out nice and wide, right to the side of that shoulder. Here we go, last two. Handle it. Awesome. Go back to reset. One more side. Are we ready? Squeezing. Controlling on the way down. Three more here. Pushing through the set. Awesome. Let it go. Moving on to those squats. Tap. 20 total. Again, just moving side to side. Not even a full squat. There we go. Let's keep it moving. Nice work here. There we go. Halfway. One more each side. Awesome. Really nice job. Butt kicks and crunch as well. You got this. No problem. 20 butt kicks. Either step to kick, like me, this one, or leave the ground. Nice. One more each side. Awesome. Whew. All right, you have one exercise left. Plenty of time to do it. Standing crunches for 20 total. Here we are. Hands are here. Wide stance, toes out. Sit into that squat just a little bit. Let's move it to the side. 20 total. Here we go. We're breathing. And we're kind of reaching out and over. So elongate core. All right, we're reaching 10 here, so 10 down, 10 to go. We're breathing. All right, team, one more each side, really push. And let it go. All right, let's see what we have for time. Less than a minute. Let's try to go back to those flies. Why not? We have 8 minutes. We'll do a very quick stretch and be on your way. Awesome work this far. Let's do these last 30 seconds here. Back to the fly. Nice and wide. Keep going. Last two reps. Good. Let's do the other side. We don't want to feel uneven. Last thing. Promise. 10 more. Good. Here's 5. Keep it up. Really awesome job. That's 10 rested out. Awesome, awesome work. You should be so proud of yourselves, pushing a little bit to get in that third round, even if it was just the first exercise. Let's end it off with a quick stretch. Widen your stance, arms out. Let's reach it over to one side. Let the hurry come down. Grab some water. And another way. Goes from your hands up to the ceiling. Lean to one side just a little bit. And we'll stretch the legs really quick. Hinge back, grab that toe. As you sit back and stretch out the hamstring. Good. Other side, keep that heel out in front. Toe is up, flexed. Widen that stance, hands down to the ground. Grab your ankles if you can. Pull yourself in. Feel that stretch. You walk into downward dog. Push into those shoulders and flow. So let's walk those hands in to meet those feet. Make your stance nice and narrow. Roll it up slow with the head coming up last. Good. Take it out. Take everything out. Legs, hands. Make a couple shoulder rolls at the top. Shoulders and back. We did quite a bit today. And bring it forward to finish it off. Shrugging. Really awesome job today, everyone. Thank you for coming to your virtual boot camp. Hope to see you for your midday stretch at 1 p.m. Have a great weekend and see you next week.